So, have you ever been so incredibly annoyed that someone is not respecting you? Or that overall people do not respect you, what you have to say? They're constantly saying offensive things, they're disguising them as a joke. You feel horrible because of how much disrespect you gain? Well, let me tell you something. And you may feel disrespected just by me telling you that. And that it's your fault. If you ever get disrespected, it's your fault that you are getting disrespected. It is nobody's fault but yours. It's not even the person that is disrespecting you, it's your fault. And I can explain to you very quickly as to why. Hi, my name is Victoria Sharina and welcome back to my channel. Okay, so when you first meet someone, you two get along. Everything is great. And then one day they say something offensive to you. But you don't do anything about it because it's just a joke. Then they say something again. Then they say something again. Then they say something, and you to the point where you start feeling hurt. Now you start feeling insecure and you start feeling upset by what they are saying because they're constantly saying this to you. And now other people are also disrespecting you, and it just accumulated into one whole bunch of people that disrespect you. I think you might kind of see where I'm heading at here. By letting someone disrespect you once, you open the door to disrespect. And it's not just disrespect from this one person, it's disrespect from everybody else. By allowing someone to disrespect you once, you are allowing them to disrespect you for as long as they wish. Because the truth is, you aren't going to do anything about it. Because you didn't do anything about it in the first place. And it's one tip I have for you is that if someone starts disrespecting you, the second that they disrespect you for the very first time is when you make it very clear that you do not put up with disrespect. You say, look, don't say that because I don't like what you just said. Don't say that to me ever again, not even as a joke. And I understand that it's hard to say something like that to someone. But if you don't say it, you open the door to more disrespect from other people too, in that specific field. So everybody just says, oh, just ignore it, just ignore it. Yes, sometimes you do have to ignore the disrespect because there is just no point in having to tell everyone, oh, stop doing this, stop it. There's just no point.
I also wanted to mention that when you just constantly go around telling people, oh, respect me, this is just gonna bring people to not want to respect you because it's like you're demanding it and making people be aware of it all the time. You've got to make someone aware of it without directly making them aware of it, for them to just respect you, to just do it. And not for you to demand it from them. You don't demand respect from anyone. You can only expect it from someone. And that expectation has to come from a place where people just meet you and they're like, okay, I need to respect this person.
You're gonna put yourself into this negative situation where you're constantly having to remind people of just respecting you as a basic human being when that's not the case. If you show one person that you do not put up with disrespect, you will have 10 people start respecting you in a way that they have never done before because they know that you will not put up with their bullshit. Because you didn't put up with the bullshit of, let's say, someone that you have known longer, or someone that you clearly show that you actually like and respect. You allow disrespect into your life. It's your fault for being disrespected. The second you get disrespected, as I say, you make it very clear to them that this is not something that you are going to put up with and you're not willing to put up with. Now, I have an example of one girl that I go to. She's in my class and she joined the school. It was her first year last year in the school, and she joined the school and all the boys were looking at her like, oh, she's so pretty and stuff like that. Then they became friends and then they started joking around about her weight, and she didn't say anything, and then they said it again and again and again and again and again, and what started as an innocent joke became constant disrespect to her. And by disrespecting her in the case of constantly talking about her weight and saying that she's this and that, and her not saying anything, encouraged them to disrespect her on other levels, in other ways, like block her, take her out of the group chats, do this and do that. And so by allowing someone to disrespect you, you are allowing them to disrespect you on other levels as well. You've got to understand that it's never an innocent joke. It comes from somewhere. And yes, it may be funny. If it's funny, laugh, but then but please don't say that again. For example, when I can take a joke. There is a difference. There is a very big difference, because some people think that when you don't take disrespect, that means that you just can't take a joke. That's not the case. I can tell when it's a joke, and I can tell when it's pure disrespect in my case. And if I feel disrespected, I will make you aware of that. And people respect people like that, because they're like, okay, she is reacting to what I do, which shows me that I cannot do something, because she will call me out on it, and people do not like confrontation. So they are going to try and run from it. There is not one person that feels extremely confident with confrontation. It always makes someone feel some type of way. And if you confront them early, it's going to be a lot better than if you have to later on confront them, because then they'll be like, hold on. You let me do this, and they will put the blame on you, and rightfully so, because it's your fault. So by not telling them where your boundaries lie and what you classify as disrespect, until you do that, they will not even know sometimes if they're even disrespecting you in the first place. To them it may genuinely be a joke, but they have got no idea. They have got no idea that they're hurting your feelings. You may actually end up hurting them by letting them disrespect you, because they never knew, and they kind of feel like, wait, I never meant to hurt you. I thought it was funny. I thought that what I'm doing is okay. I kind of feel lied to. So you...
Unrelatable.
So you... That's my little sister, by the way. Do you want to show yourself?
Hey.
So...
Wait.
Hi everyone! So you... As well as with people pleasing, you are hurting someone by doing that. And I can make a video on people pleasing as well. Again. So by not setting clear boundaries as to where you are unhappy, you are never going to be happy, because people don't know what it means to you. So please understand, it's better to stick up for yourself that very first time than by the 100th time, where they will be angry and they will then turn on you and be mad at you for sticking up for yourself. After this long, stick up for yourself and understand that disrespect is something that you choose. You choose to be disrespected. A person that respects themselves will stick up for themselves no matter what, and they are not afraid of losing people. If you lose someone because you don't tolerate disrespect and you tell them that and you make a very clear point, and they turn on you, or they start talking about you, or they start being mad at you, tell them, okay, close door, bye. Because I will not tolerate your disrespect. And having someone that disrespects you leave is so much better than having that person stay, because all that negative energy will come onto you and you will start feeling the baggage of it. Understand that it's your fault. And I want to make this so clear in this video. It's only your fault for allowing disrespect. It's nobody's fault but yours, because you chose it. It didn't choose you. You chose it. They can talk behind my back and etc., but to my face, you must be respectful. And that's what people do. They respect people that respect themselves. They don't even think about what can happen if they cross them, because they're not even thinking of crossing them in the first place. They just genuinely, subconsciously respect people that respect themselves. And by allowing disrespect, you're just showing, yes, I can tolerate the disrespect that you are willing to give me. And I'm just going to go further. I'm just going to see how far I can go with this, because this person's not going to say anything. So stop caring about what someone will perceive you as by sticking up for yourself. Stop being in the comfortable position of not confronting someone, and stop disrespecting yourself by allowing disrespect to happen to you. You don't hurt someone by telling them, don't disrespect me. That's not hurting anyone. But it's hurting absolutely everybody around you if you choose to be disrespected.